Bueno, tercer
The only thing
episodio.
I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed
Por
changed.
cierto,
In
holitas
your
después de unos
opinion,
días.
why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything. Even to...
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
I hope that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon.
I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know.
Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma.
Pequeño resumen,
Emily
¿no? de cosillas
Hillsborough,
que han pasado.
the woman with two faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
Aquí es donde encontramos a nuestra madre en el último episodio. Uf. Bueno, recordamos que llegamos al sitio este, justo donde estaban todos aquí reunidos, que eso es antes de lo que... del momento en el que estábamos nosotros en el juego, porque recordar que hay dos que son iguales y tiene yo creo que hay una que estaba ya muerta, ¿no? Si no recuerdo mal. Manuscritos para equipar 3. Lo dejamos así. Bonita idea, no me acuerdo de nada. Esto ya es como en el momento real, ¿no? En el que estamos. Encontramos lo de cómo entrar en la cripta, tal. Vemos el muerte. Ripples, se llama el episodio 3. Vamos a empezarlo, chavales.
Don't move.
Wait, I don't...
So you've come at last.
Es mamá.
Easy. Let me turn around. Oh my god, Mother, what has happened to you?
Who are you?
What? But, Mother!
Who are you?
It's me, Louis, your son.
No, you lie. You won't catch me out like that. Louis isn't here. He obeys his mother. He would never have come here.
Mother, I don't know what you've been through, but lower your arm, please.
You think I was born yesterday, do you? But it won't work.
I'm begging you.
One day you will fall.
Mother!
Why are you here?
A por ella. Lord Mortimer me escribió, eso es verdad, pero me está apuntando con un arma. Madre. Voy a gastar los puntacos aquí a muerte. Voy a gastar un montón.
I'm here to help you. You have nothing to fear.
If only it were so simple. You are evil incarnate.
What?
Every word that comes out of your mouth is sharper than a razor blade.
I don't wish you any harm. Really, Mother. It's me, Louis.
Don't speak to me about him. You will never get him.
Mother, stop torturing yourself. It really is me, Louis. How can I convince you?
If you really are who you say you are, what was the saying I taught you?
No es justo.
You've
Llevo
been
mucho
telling
tiempo
it to
sin
me since I
jugarlo.
was 3 years old, Mother. How could I ever forget it? Always keep your mind logical.
Pero mantener una mente abierta era. Esto gasta menos.
And
No gasta
open.
nada.
You knew it. You are smart.
Sí, sure.
You're getting me muddled up. Tell me, rather, whose place were we at when I told you I was coming here?
Mother, I really am your son. You can't trick me. We were in Paris. We were investigating an art
Cierto,
dealer.
al principio
His
del juego.
name?
No me acuerdo, loco. Esto es injusto, pero no me acuerdo. Jugué el primer episodio cuando salió el juego. Lo habéis vendido por fascículos, mamones. Con...
His name was Von Bullshit.
Louis would never have got it wrong, dirtbag.
No, wait, it's just a detail. He lived in Paris, near the Notre Dame Cathedral. We investigated him for 3 months. He made a fortune by taking advantage of gullible collectors of Parisian high society.
You're a good actor.
He was an ancient art dealer. He had the book, Al-Azif.
And that's what you wanted to get out of me, wasn't it?
Not at all. We unmasked him, but then he came after us. We escaped, but you didn't want me to intervene. I listened to you, and we knocked him out.
What? How? You can't know about that. Louis, no. Is it really you? No! It's not true. It's a nightmare. Don't tell me that. Have you spoken to him?
Oh, shit. She's completely panicked because I spoke to Mortimer. It seems she's afraid of what he might have said to me about her.
Did he speak to you?
¿Tienes miedo de lo que me puede haber dicho sobre Adam?
Mother, I don't know what you're imagining, but don't worry. Everything will be all right. If you're worried about what I might think about Elizabeth Adams, honestly...
Oh, Louis! Elizabeth is the last of my worries right now. I did what I could for her, but it was too late. Very well. Logical and open, Louis. Since you arrived on the island, has anything strange happened to you?
Hombre,
depends on what you mean by strange.
Lo de las visiones es un buen punto.
Like me having visions, for example?
I knew it! It started! Oh,
Hell,
Louis,
she's
I just
panicking.
wish I...
Yes, it's happened to me. Like when I was a boy. I find myself in someone else's body for the space of a dream.
Have you ever dreamed of a different place to the one where you were sleeping, without being able to explain it?
No. But Mother, don't worry. I'm not losing my mind. Everything is fine. You used to give me a concoction to calm me down when I was little. So, just make some for me once we get back home.
Migraines? Loss of consciousness? Loss of control?
No, rest assured. All is well. I promise you.
What else?
Personally, I think that you being missing for 3 days and then me finding you underground, minus a hand, well, that qualifies as strange, don't you think?
No, my hand is not important for the moment.
Joder, mamá.
If that's the only thing you found that shocks you, then all is well. Now shut up and listen to me. We might still have a chance. Something of utmost...
Hemos superado esto y no sé ni cómo. ¿Cuántos puntos tengo? Me han dado un punto más y ya me puedo subir. No me puedo subir una mierda. Pero no sé para qué me dejan ver esto si no me puedo subir. Pero bueno.
Importance is going to play out right here.
What are you talking about?
A conference, Louis. I should think all Mortimer's guests have arrived by now, haven't they?
Yes, they have. Since this morning.
Perfect. The conference will be able to begin.
Indeed. It shouldn't be long and...
Let me finish. We haven't time. You will attend this conference, and you must find out what Mortimer is up to. Don't trust him, Louis. Understood?
But what's it about?
No matter. I'd wager it's about a vast acquisition of some territory in North America.
Vale.
This, however, is not the issue.
But don't you think that...
Louis, I made a mistake by coming here. We are in the lion's den.
What do you mean?
Mortimer, Holm, their guests. Watch what happens. Do you think it's normal that the representatives of the most powerful nations are here all on their own without anyone else? On an island in the middle of nowhere in total secrecy?
No, not really, but...
Louis! They shape the world. They manipulate us. Everything is decided here and now. They create and break states, provoke wars, destitute governments, or decide who will be their leaders. Open your eyes! Nothing is impossible for them. They are capable of reaching everyone, wherever they may be. Through high society banquets, they model the future of us all, and it isn't at all an issue for them.
And? What do you propose?
It's time to act, my son. You will go to this conference, and from the inside, you'll do everything you can to prevent Mortimer's plan from going ahead smoothly. We can talk later. I'll explain everything.
But why?
Do as I say, Louis. It's of the utmost importance. Beware of Mortimer. He won't let anything stand in his way.
You promised me that after...
Yes, after. Go now.
Yes, Mother, I'm going. One more thing, Mother. Emily Hillsborough, Emma's sister, came to this island looking for her sister. She probably won't hesitate to take revenge and...
It's the signal that the conference is starting, Louis. Don't be concerned about the Duchess. She's the last of our worries.
Holy fuck. No. Restaurar puntos de esfuerzo. Me voy a quitar lo que me da los puntitos negativos. Me va a pegar un pequeño chute. ¿Puedes sacar? Asiste a la conferencia. La cámara se sigue viendo rara. Estoy jugando a 2K, por cierto. Parece que se ve bien, ¿verdad? Verde. Y por aquí. ¿Cómo me va a abrir por aquí, verdad? ¿Y la conferencia dónde será? Hola.
Monsieur de Richet, you're the only one missing at the conference. Please join the guests. Monsieur de Richet, you're the only one missing at the conference. Please join the guests.
Vamos a la conferencia, pero no sé dónde Supongo que ahora estará algo bloqueada la mansión con gentecilla en las puertas. Para que no te puedas desviar demasiado. Aquí podemos coger... Estás por aquí. Deja subir. Puedo tocar el piano, muy mal me parece. Aquí. Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas tardes. Vaya.
Indeed, I rather believe he did. I had some respect to any other leading character in this novel.
Totally wrong, I assure you.
I have suspected it.
Al final, el más normal es el gruñón, Sabes que te va a atacar de frente y lo puedes ver venir. El resto nada de nada. Hola, buenas tardes.
Ah, Louis, I've been expecting you. Thank you for joining us. We are about to begin our conference. Let me explain what is at stake.
Thank you kindly, but what do you expect of me exactly? My mother's the one who's supposed to attend, not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French Order gets their say. And should you need any advice, don't worry. You are not alone, Louis.
Very well. Can you give me a brief explanation of the aim of it all?
Of course, Louis, I was coming to that. The aim of these meetings is to bring together the most influential people in order to think together about the future.
But the future of who?
Of the world, Louis.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
In concrete terms, how do you organize your discussions?
A conference is always organized the same way. There are two masters of ceremony who determine an important subject.
You and Sir Gregory, I presume.
Exactly. We shall be the masters of ceremony. It was our obligation to each bring to the table several guests in order to debate a subject. Once the debate is closed, a decision will be made by a vote of all the participants.
By a unanimous vote. If the project is not agreed on by all, then it will be rejected.
And neither of the two masters of ceremony have the right to vote.
It's up to the guests alone to decide, Louis. In other words, us.
Gregory and myself are merely the go-betweens. Finally, if the project is validated, each guest goes home and starts working to make it happen.
It can take years.
Louis, let me keep you a moment. I would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance. You see, the project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America. It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition to the Assembly for it to become French. My idea is to increase the territory of the United States. The first stone of this vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world. The concept of royalty is from bygone times. It is time to lead the way to democracy. Take a look at them. Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project. I hope I can count on you, Louis. It's time to start now. I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being. Take a seat, follow the discussions. We'll have an opportunity to catch up later, and you'll be able to let me know your thoughts.
Blast it, Mother. You didn't know about everything. His project is commendable. Why tell me to beware? Could you have gotten it wrong?
I can tell you that someone is an idiot. That makes no sense at all.
My friends, I propose we get started. First of all, I would like to thank you for taking the time to come.
The honor is ours, my lord.
As per our custom, here we are all together to discuss the face of tomorrow's world. Even though there may be certain tensions between our nations, I must ask you to keep an open mind. As Sarah de Richet is unable to be among us, please welcome Louis de Richet, who will represent the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Welcome, Monsieur.
I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection of the King of France. The Order has proved particularly inefficient.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit. The Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We are talking about a king of divine blood, for goodness sake. It seemed obvious to me he needed protecting. If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
Thank you all. I am honored to be among you today. I will strive to represent the interests of the Order as best I can.
Perhaps we may begin, Lord Mortimer.
Certainly. I have a dream that our nations will continue to support each other, more now than ever before. A dream that, for the sake of common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have a dream that we shall lead by example and ensure that the American territory may remain in peace.
Thank you for the thought, Lord Mortimer, but I don't see where you're leading.
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the east coast and Spain, which occupies the remaining 2/3 of the continent. Well, I propose that Spain cede the center of the continent to France, namely all of Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all this way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should and should not do. When we went to all the trouble of gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just to lose it today. Have I made myself clear?
What did I tell you, William? You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Duke Manuel, I perfectly understand you. But rest assured, you will soon adore my proposition. You shall see.
Well, since you give me the choice, my good fellow, allow me to doubt it. However, I am impatient to hear what Spain could possibly gain from the sale of Louisiana.
I never spoke of a sale, my good fellow.
What? I do not understand.
There is one more territory left to conquer, if I'm not mistaken, in the northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your notorious Indians, but...
We shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not a question.
Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France, free of charge.
This is utterly grotesque, Lord Mortimer. What a strange example you set for your young protégé. Isn't that so, Monsieur de Richet? Do you understand anything of this proposition?
I must say, William, I find your project mostly disfavors me. I thought you were my friend.
And I am, Mr. President. That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist fervor. France, in Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States. I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust me.
I understand. But with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies. I hope you know what you're doing.
Not to put too fine a point on it, Lord Mortimer, but I doubt the Holy See would be in favor of Catholic Louisiana being handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion on this subject, does he not?
Your Eminence, have no fear over that. I am sure France will do everything in its power to protect the Christians of Louisiana.
My young friend, how can you come out with such a remark after the discussion we had on the evening of your arrival? If France was so respectful of worship, it would not be bleeding priests, as it is doing at this very moment in time. Don't be naive. This is politics. The Holy See must be concerned at seeing such a large territory falling into the hands of the French. Mi auguro che insegnerete l'educazione a questo giovanotto presuntuoso, Sir Gregory.
In any case, my lord, I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich versichere Ihnen, Emily, nie Preußen wird diese Vereinbarung akzeptieren.
Duchess, I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's enough, William. These are grave times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of putrid swamps interests no one but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo. Lower the volume, and let Sir Gregory finish.
Home, Godoy, and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each other to pieces, and he takes a malicious pleasure in watching it happen.
How dare
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
There you are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per usual. Chaos! That's enough. I'm tired. We shall continue this discussion tomorrow, but please be aware that your project will never be ratified. Those who are opposed to this project, follow me. Are you coming with us, Monsieur de Richelieu?
Come, Gregory, I think Louis would rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
Me voy con...
At the risk of displeasing you, my lord, I'd rather follow Sir Gregory. I don't think this is a place for the Order.
Louis? No.
Let him go, Mr. President. Everyone is free to choose.
Vamos a ver si he hecho lo correcto. O no sé si hay algo correcto, ¿vale?
How can he be so blind? If he keeps this up, he'll lead our countries to their destruction.
Don't worry, we shall counter him, Sir Gregory.
We have to act immediately. Calm down, Gregory. We only have to vote against his project, and that's it.
They haven't got a chance. Just one vote will suffice.
True. There is no chance of a unanimous vote. And he knows it. He must be preparing something else. What is he plotting?
I know about his plan.
What did you just say, Louis?
His aim is for the United States to take the whole of the North American continent.
But that is impossible.
A democratic superpower. I don't understand. That has nothing to do with the coming vote.
He will ask for France to take over Louisiana, and then hand it over to the United States, and so double the size of their territory.
Once that's done, he will just need to push a bit more, and you will lose North America, Duke Manuel.
God's blood! Has he gone mad?
No, Johann. He has always been mad. Louis, I would like to thank you for what you've just revealed. If not for you, I don't know if we'd have been capable of deciphering his plans quickly enough to be able to counter him.
What are we going to do now that we know about it?
Destroy him.
No! We'll beat him at his own game, my friends. His plan begins with Louisiana, which is still yours, Duke Manuel. He will begin with you. Expect to receive an envoy, French most probably. He will try to convince you by every possible means. Whatever he says, whatever he promises, you have just one response. It's war. If war is what you want, war is what you'll get. And on your own territory, in your homes. Enough games. Spain will join the coalition against France and declare war. You too, Duchess Hillsborough. You will speak to the Queen so that Great Britain commits to going to war with France.
What do you expect from the Papal States, Sir Gregory?
What do you think? That they hold a mass? They will go to war, of course. What is it that you didn't understand in what I just told you? We all declare war on France. Militarily, politically, and financially. Leave me now. I have to prepare for tomorrow. Let's meet early tomorrow morning for the next phase of the conference, which promises to be most exciting. Louis, I'd like to see you a moment, please. Thank you for signing with me today. I won't forget it. I'm going to need you. Help me counter Mortimer on his own ground. Right here. I'm sure he'll try and win some of you over.
He needs our votes. Now, you leave that to me. In the meantime, I must ask you to go and see President Washington and persuade him to trust me and join us.
I'll do my best.
You should go right away. There's no time to lose. William already has a head start on us.
Very well. I'll go right away.
A ver si aquí podemos robar algo. Algo por aquí. Que nos den cositas y...
Chronicles of the Amber Princes. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
¿Qué más parece? Aquí encima de la mesa hay algún tarrito que llevarme. Parece que no. Joder, cómo brilla eso. Una monedita de la colección. Nada. El capullo no me deja salir por aquí. Así que os salimos por la puerta. No sé si esto se abre. ¿Y este tampoco? Tampoco. Pues entonces tenemos que ir por la puerta, por el sitio.
Chronicles of the Amber Princes. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite
por el
character.
sitio evidente. Vamos a ver si Washington quiere unirse a nosotros. A ver si podemos... Podemos convencerlo para que venga. Yo no lo haría, pero bueno. Para sentarse, no sé qué. ¿Estará cada uno en sus habitaciones? Bueno. ¿Por aquí puedo ir? A ver. Vale, esto es el salón este. Nada, aquí ya hemos estado, hemos dado alguna vueltecilla. Nada que hacer aquí. Vamos a ver el mapa. O me pite. Como que estarán arriba. Vamos a ir uno por uno. A ver si podemos hablar con todos. Para no dejarnos nada. Para poder subir los puntos, todos los puntos posibles. Oh, gracias por el follow. A ver. Hay cosas tiradas en el suelo. ¿Qué es esto?
Hey, Peru's name tag's fallen off, and his door's ajar.
Pues vamos a entrar, si ya está la puerta abierta. A ver. ¿Qué ha pasado aquí? Hay cositas para coger. Mi querida niña Leonore, no hace falta que te diga lo mucho que te echo de menos o cuánto me arrepiento de haberme separado de ti, pero sé que serás virtuosa y valiente y que estarás a salvo con tu hermana. No puedo enmendar mis errores, pero ahora sé cómo mantenerte a salvo de sus consecuencias por todas. Ten siempre presente mi devoción y mi cariño paternales, nunca dudes de ellos. Pase lo que pase, debes saber que todo saldrá bien al final. Me aseguraré de protegerte, cueste lo que cueste, así que mantén la confianza y la seriedad en tiempos de dificultades. Con todo mi amor, tu orgulloso padre. Vale, no me dices una puta mierda. Interesante.
The Massacre of the Innocents, but by Van Harlem. I think that Mortimer likes to play mind games with his guests.
Puedo coger. Voy a serme fuera. No voy a ir por lo evidente. Aquí. Se ha puesto a reventar la habitación él solo porque sí. Yo creía que se lo habían cargado.
Leave me, Dorishe. I don't feel like talking.
Your door was ajar, and, well, given the state of your room, I was worried.
It's none of your business.
Very well. I'll leave you then. See you tomorrow, monsieur.
Este tío es, o sea, hermético de la hostia. Yo no sé. Empezamos mal y ya no he sabido darle la vuelta a la situación. Voy a robarte cosas en la habitación, que eso seguro que ayuda a nuestra relación mejore. Para el nene. No hay nada más. Vaya mierda. No tiene secretitos ni misterios en la habitación. Este es posiblemente el más agresivo y tal. Siempre es... va con los cuernos por delante, embiste de frente. Y es el único que me da cierta confianza. El resto no sé a dónde quieren ir. Vamos a ver a Emily. Todo aquí y no nos han solucionado nada. Joder, la cámara se va de varetas mucho. Perú, la de Bonaparte. La de Washington está aquí. La... ¿Por qué está todo tan oscuro? Tengo miedo. Aquí ya estábamos. Yo sé.
A chest with the occult symbol representing air.
Vaya, no tengo la llave ni lo de reventar cerraduras. Bien, aquí ya estamos. Aquí ya hicimos todo lo que teníamos que hacer. Y te han dejado la habitación así para que cuando entres digas... Voy a echar un vistazo a más o menos. Qué capullo este. Quiero a Emily. Quiero a Emily, ¿vale? A ver. Vamos corriendo. La de Adams. Esta es donde tenemos. La de Adams. Esta es la de Washington. ¿Era Hillsborough el apellido de la tía? Joder, no me acuerdo de nada, macho. Hace mucho tiempo. George Washington. Es ahí donde tengo que ir. Supongo. El cureta. Esta es la mía. Y voy a mi propia habitación. No habrá ninguna sorpresa, ¿no? Opciones, pinche. Cago en el suelo. No la había cogido la moneda y estaba en mi propia habitación. No, es que en realidad en tu propia habitación has estado bastante poco, Cago en tal.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very job.
Fuera. Carga rápido. Pero antes no cargaba tan bien. Vale, ay, 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 la cámara. Ay, 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 la cámara. Nada, vamos a hablar con este. Con el amigo George. Manos de Godoy. Me ha salido algo. ¿Puede ser? ¿O ha sido una alucinación? He vuelto... Las liadas de la cámara son bastante buenas. Para allá, anda. Venga, tío George. Estoy cogiendo de mierdecilla y no estoy viendo menos. Digamos. ¿Qué cojones está?
Locked.
La forzamos.
The president's personal reserve of laudanum, and judging by the quantity, he can't go without it.
Pues se la jodemos.
Ah, there's also a letter.
Le envío el respeto con la medida de lo posible. Hablemos de este asunto antes de su partida, pero veo que la situación no ha mejorado. Le pido que siga mi consejo y deje de consumir lo de inmediato. Estoy buscando un sustituto, pero me temo que no está dispuesto a esperar. Puede ser la posibilidad de asegurar su próximo mandato. Vaya. Vaya, vaya. Tenemos por aquí... Pues no tenemos aquí entonces algo por así.
My dear George, I'd like to invite you to join me as planned at my place. I have a project to show you. It is time that the United States played a more important role on the world stage. I understand your reluctance of playing with fire.
Bueno,
I know
esta carta
your new country is
coincide con lo
very
que nos ha
young,
explicado a nosotros.
but rest assured that I would do nothing to jeopardize what we have built together. I look forward to seeing you soon. Your friend, William.
A lo mejor no nos ha mentido al hablarnos en confianza. Ahí. Vale. ¿Dónde estará este hombre? ¿Esta cajita se puede abrir? Se bloquea.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
Portrait of George Washington.
Claro, tienes un retrato de George Washington en la habitación de George Washington. Pues nada, vámonos. El Tito George no está.
Louis? What are you doing in my room?
Mr. President, I won't beat around the bush. I came to persuade you not to follow Lord Mortimer on this one.
I appreciate your forthrightness, Louis. That will save us some time. Well, since you're here, can I get you something to drink?
No, thank you, Mr. President.
As you wish. Well, Louis, it's getting late, and this is not my first conference, so let's get straight to the point. You are here to motivate me to change sides.
I have decided not to follow Mortimer.
I noticed. Every man must make his own choice. What can we say? That's the political game. And you did not commit to supporting Mortimer, so there's nothing for you to feel bad about. So, what can I do for you?
Mr. President, Lord Mortimer treats you purely and simply like the least of his pawns. He gives you no explanation and then commits you to a project from which you have nothing to gain. But you know that more than I do. Is that what siding with Mortimer is all about?
I must confess that I don't entirely understand William lately. Anyway, you haven't really said what you wanted to say. Tell me, Louis, what have you come here to sell me?
You should join home.
And why would I do that?
Vamos a dejar el chantaje para el final.
You owe it to my mother. She helped you in your early days. She supported you when you needed it. I'm certain she'd be against this plan.
Do you know who introduced me to Sarah all those years ago? Lord Mortimer. Do you know who advised Sarah to start up a chapter of the Golden Order with me in the United States?
Lord Mortimer?
You see my point, then? I have a lot of respect for your mother, Louis, but my allegiance is to Lord Mortimer. Tell me what Sir Gregory has to offer that I don't already have with Lord Mortimer.
Mierda, tenemos que ver amenazado. Conservar lo que ya tiene. Podría conseguir colonias. Una pequeña fortuna. Prometerle a Luisia.
The question is less about what you would gain, Mr. President, and more about what you would keep. After this, you could be in danger of losing everything. Your political career, for example. Don't risk it all on such a wild wager.
Louis, this type of argument is just not going to motivate me to change sides. I've spent my whole life taking action when everyone was telling me to remain conservative. My choices will not be governed by fear. Listen, Louis. If I had any doubts about Lord Mortimer's project, I stand reassured now. I hope Sir Gregory has more tricks up his sleeves than you do. Because I regret to inform you that, as far as politics is concerned, you've got a lot to learn. But you are still young, so don't worry. On that note, I would like to get some sleep. Please leave me now.
Good night, Mr. President.
Shit. That was a failure. There's nothing more I can do except wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.
Fuck. Menudo cagarro acabo de hacer. Si es que no soy poli. Soy streamer. Ya empezamos. Buen cambio de cámara. Muchas gracias. Me he desorientado completamente. ¿Esto qué? Elegir uno de Washington. Holmer. Voy a intentar hablar con el resto de amiguitos. A ver si Van Holmer. Con este no he hablado prácticamente. A ver si puedo hablar con él. Y podemos rascar algo. Porque necesito puntitos para subir. Era... con Perú... Con Perú no puedo hacer nada. Está como que le cuesta mucho hablar conmigo. No sé. Siempre viene bien entrar en las habitaciones de esta gente y robarle. Una cosa que gusta bastante. Mira, 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 papá. ¿Qué es eso?
A table of alchemical symbols. Someone circled the zinc symbol. The signs of obscurantism.
Está metido en el tema, Este está metido en todo el tema.
The Great Work of the Soul by S. Madone. Pure alchemy is a thought, an art that is performed on the matter of the soul. Great alchemists work to transform and perfect the latter by a series of processes known as the Great Work. There are 4 phases to attain the ultimate in spiritual fulfillment. The human soul must descend, be corrupt, in order to become decomposed. It's something like what I felt when I think of what I found out about my mother. The soul must be transformed in order to attain sublimation by the recombination of the alchemist. It's tempting. Thus ends the great work, the incarnation of the purified spirit, the elevation of the soul now become perfect, its resurrection, thanks to the action of the alchemist. Except if the alchemist has bad intentions, then it's called manipulation. Very metaphorical as occult theories go, the human spirit being the prima materia of the alchemist.
Ya hemos leído la cajita de ahí. ¿Dónde está la peña, tío? ¿No está
A chest locked with a 4-letter code, surely a word close to the owner's heart.
Y aquí hay un pequeño... Hola, ¿qué tal?
Golden elixir.
Bien, bien, bien. Y ahora miraremos. A ver si podemos conseguir algo. Vale, de Gregory. Vale. Tenemos por aquí.
Amber.
The alchemist is an old man.
El ámbar lo podemos vender y sacar dinerito. A ver. Vale. He visto algo en el cambio de cámara.
The Great Work of the Soul by S. Madone. Pure alchemy is a thought,
Sí.
an art that is performed on the matter of the soul.
Los textos.
Great
Muchos
alchemists
episodios, pero
work to
seguimos con el mismo
transform and
problema, que si quiero
perfect
volver a
the
leer
latter
una
by a
obra
series of processes
o algo de,
known
texto,
as the Great Work.
mejor dicho, porque no
There
es la
are
obra
4
entera.
phases to attain
Lo
the
tengo que leer entera.
ultimate in spiritual fulfillment.
No es necesario. Vale, no es ninguna de estas palabras las que te
Very
habla
metaphorical as occult theories go, the human spirit being the prima materia of the alchemist.
Creía que iba a ser tan fácil y no lo sé. Muy bien.
A fragment of amber.
Sí.
The alchemist is a young man.
Alquimista de joven. ¿Qué pasa? Veo por ahí algo. Me pueda valer. La carta tampoco. Debe de ser algo de su...
The alchemist is an old man.
Algo que consigues hablando con él en los textos. Este lo dan. Ahora mismo no me sale. Vámonos. Vámonos. Tengo que dejar la caja sin abrir como un queso atrás por no tener lo de las cerraduras. ¿Vamos a dormir? No vamos a dormir. Vamos a directo. Una horita. Pues lo podría dejar por aquí. Y irnos a dormir y ver el tema. ¿Qué nos pasa después? Esta es la habitación de la duquesa. Estar con ella antes. Al final hicimos cositas guays con ella y descubrimos cosas y nos fuimos juntos por ahí. Mamá nos ha dicho que es el menor de nuestros problemas. Así que si se va a convertir en... Si es el menor de nuestros problemas, a lo mejor nos puede ayudar. La podemos tener de aliada hasta que le tengamos que pegar la puñal. No, no, no se puede. No me dejan entrar a hablar con la duquesa. Pues vaya castaña. Vaya, 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 ¿eh? Vámonos a la cama. Que descansar. A la cama. No me han dejado hablar con la dureza. Esto es bastante feo. Porque de aquí no podría ir aquí y meterme por detrás, ¿verdad? No me dejarán.
A chest with the occult symbol representing air. Desde la habitación de Perú se podrá ir. Nuestro amigo el Enfaditos. Vamos a intentarlo. Ay, estoy muy enfadado. Vaya pena. Vamos a ver. Bueno, que sí. A ver si está cerrada también por aquí. A ver, molaría. Joder. No. Castaña. Esta es la de... Cosa que se puede. Entra.
tampoco está. ¿Por qué?
French actor Talma is Nero in Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty.
My dear Napoleon, as previously agreed, I would like...
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué no está esta mujer aquí? No lo entiendo. No, lo entiendo. Mi habitación es... Pues sí.
I asked you to leave me alone.
No puedo, Que me apetece hacer un collejón y ¡bien! ¡Gilipollas! Ya está. Nos vamos a la cama ya. Vamos a la cama. Hay que descansar. Ya. Qué pena que lo de Washington me haya salido tan mal. No, mamá nos ha dicho que vayan las cosas mal. Y parece que van mal. Todo lo que cabe. Pero claro, no hay nadie en su puta habitación. Coño.
Good evening, Monsieur le Français.
Duchess, you're here. What a charming surprise. I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir. Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
That's not what I said.
Ah, by the way, congratulations on choosing Sir Gregory this evening. You surprised me. I wasn't expecting it.
Why, Emily? Can't you read me like an open book?
Not as well as you read me, it would seem.
I'll teach you if you'd like.
There's nothing I'd like more.
Tell me, are these visits to Mortimer's always so intense?
Yes and no. My sister doesn't normally disappear like she has. Any news of your mother?
Still nothing. And you? Any news of your sister?
No, but knowing her, I'm persuaded she's on someone's trail. You'll see. She'll surprise us all.
If only you knew, Emily. You're right. We must remain positive. I'm sure it won't be long before she turns up.
My thoughts too. She is Duchess Hillsborough, after all.
And as such, she is capable of anything.
I am sure that you'll appreciate her. You'll see.
No doubt about that.
And it might turn out that you prefer her to me. Who knows?
Rest assured, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm sure she's very nice, but there is only one Emily Hillsborough.
We shall see. Can we change subject, please? I didn't come here to go through all that again.
Of course, it's late. You're right.
Come, Louis.
Yes.
My friends, do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
I don't know yet. I feel there's great potential in him. He looks like he can be trusted.
Why isn't he with us? He was opposed to Mortimer.
I'll wait and see. I'm still not sure of his position.
And Duchess Hillsborough. Why isn't she here?
She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her.
What are we going to do about Washington?
He will be a hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king.
Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing: to keep his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on a whim.
He has been serving Mortimer for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around. I have asked Monsieur de Richet to approach him. Let us have faith in him. I sense that Mr. Peru is about to surprise us too.
Yet he is Mortimer's strong arm in France.
He knows his time has come, and I believe he is intelligent enough to realize it means he is no longer any use to Mortimer. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
Oh, I see. I think it is high time you left us then. Now!
Emily? Emily? Are you there? Typical. There she goes again. What's with this habit of hers of taking off in the middle of the night?
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Tell them I'm coming. Thank you.
Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
Ay, fuck. Todo seguido.
My friends, the conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final vote will be cast in a few days. This morning's aim is to answer your questions and check the temperature of your respective positions so that we may reach a greater understanding.
As always, Lord Mortimer.
We parted in perfect disagreement, my lord. Where would you like us to take it from?
Come, sir. Please let William believe he still has a chance of winning us over. Otherwise, his imprecations will lack panache, and we shall be bored stiff.
Oh, let me reassure you, I am convinced that a good night's sleep has brought sound advice, and that this morning will be even more interesting. Therefore, I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Well, I am still firmly against it, even though my choice won't count.
Against.
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 And you, Luc Manuel?
Against, of course.
Well, as for me, I am for Lord Mortimer's project, despite Duchess Hillsborough's overwhelmingly convincing nocturnal attentions.
What? So Emily was playing at trying to win over guests last night?
It was nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
How could it be otherwise? And by the way, remember me to your husband when you see him. And you, President Washington, what is your position?
4, of course. And I will add for your benefit, Sir Gregory, that next time you send someone to try to persuade me to change sides, choose someone with a minimum of experience.
Oh, I won't forget, Mr. President.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru, Louis.
You're all making me sick. Look at yourselves.
What?
You are pathetic!
Have you been drinking or what?
There you are, quibbling away. My Lord Duke this, and Madame Duchess that. You know very well that we're nothing but puppets on a damn string.
Jacques, Camille.
Let's end the charade. It's over.
Jacques.
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. But it didn't come for free. And now I see the price is too high to pay. I'll stop.
Come, Jacques, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished. I want my freedom back, my lord. I shall no longer work for you.
Intervenir.
Wait!
De Richet, you just can't help it, can you? Stop trying to play the hero, man!
Monsieur, I know I don't really know you, but you seem like a decent person.
I have done so many horrible things!
You blame yourself, I can see that. Everything's not lost.
I don't want to do bad things anymore.
You can take control of yourself again. You can fix whatever it is you've done.
Do you really believe that?
Of course, Jacques. You'll have all the time you need.
Permanezcamos unidos.
Jacques, you're not alone.
There's nothing you can do against him.
Of course there is. We've already started.
How can you say that knowing he's already probably gotten rid of your mother, Louis?
No, he hasn't. She's still here. She's alive, Jacques.
But...
Yes, trust me. Come on, Jacques. Stop now, before it gets any worse. Give me the gun, please.
I wasn't gonna fire at anyone, you know.
I know.
I don't want him to talk to me.
Don't worry, you're safe now, Jacques.
Monsieur Peru, you could have seriously hurt someone if Monsieur de Richet here hadn't stopped you. Your behavior is unacceptable. You would do better to go and rest in your apartment. My friends, we shall continue the conference later. I would like to apologize for the inexcusable behavior of my guest. We all need to recover from all of this excitement. Take the rest of the day off.
Ahora sí que lo voy a cortar. Ahora sí que lo cortamos. Caminos alternativos, tal. Pues mira, no hemos fallado una. Y era evidente. ¿No parece? De nivel, ¿no? Más guapa. Asignar los puntos. Vale, pero quiero ver. 3 puntos de esfuerzo. Pues mira, vamos a hacer. Esta no. Tengo un punto más. Manipulación. Validar. Vale. Muy bien. Pues voy a cortar el directo de The Council por aquí. Así por lo menos. Hostia. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
I don't understand. I spoke to him only recently.
Monsieur Peru has lost his mind. It's obvious.
Yet another way for the French to make a spectacle of themselves. Well, once again it has worked.
My friends, let us settle down, please. We are all in shock, of course. Let us celebrate Louis's courage. He enabled us to avert a tragedy.
Yes, that was very noble of you, Louis.
You have given us all a fine lesson in courage.
Thank you.
He owes you his life. That's quite something.
That madman deserves to die.
We are providing Monsieur Peru with care, but rest assured, he is no longer a danger to himself or anyone else. I think everyone needs a little rest. Can you stay a moment?
Of course.
Política. Mismo. Vale, pues lo vamos a dejar ahora sí por aquí. Mira, la salita esta que tiene detrás la mierda esa. Qué asco me dio. Voy a cortar por aquí y nada, nos vemos muy pronto en el próximo directo, en el próximo vídeo, en el canal de YouTube, por Twitch, por donde queráis. Vale, hasta luego, chavales.